India, with its vast workforce and growing economy, was once poised to be the factory of the world. But why, then, are global giants rushing to Vietnam instead? What does Vietnam have that we don't? Today, let's uncover the secrets behind Vietnam's manufacturing magic and why India's industrial dreams are slipping through its fingers. Stick around, some of these insights might surprise you, and some might even be a little alarming. 1. The race to be Asia's manufacturing hub. India or Vietnam? Many global companies once saw India as their manufacturing future, but now Vietnam is pulling ahead, grabbing attention, and more importantly, investments. Why? While India may still have hope, it needs to make some big changes fast. But what does Vietnam have that India lacks? If Vietnam can do it with a population a fraction of India's size, what's stopping us? Are we waiting for a magic wand? But here's the question. What specific factors make Vietnam so attractive? Let's dive deeper. 2. Policy and bureaucracy. Vietnam's swift advantage. India's policies, though ambitious, often get tangled in endless red tape. Vietnam, on the other hand, operates like a well-oiled machine. Quick approvals, minimal red tape, and streamlined systems. If India could simplify processes, it would reduce the time and cost for businesses to set up, making us more competitive. But that's easier said than done. Imagine this. You're an investor. Do you pick the country with a 5-year wait or the one that rolls out the red carpet? But bureaucracy is only one piece of the puzzle. Let's look at something even more tangible. 3. Low costs. Vietnam's winning edge. While India does have a low-wage advantage, Vietnam offers even cheaper operational costs. And it's not just about wages. They provide affordable land and energy, lowering production costs significantly. India can bridge the gap by creating special economic zones with competitive land rates and incentivized energy costs to woo companies back. But costs aren't everything. The workforce is just as crucial, right? So, how does Vietnam's workforce stack up against ours? 4th, skilled workforce. Vietnam's growing force. Vietnam's workforce, young and skilled, is increasingly appealing to foreign companies. Training programs, often in partnership with these corporations, ensure that the workforce is industry-ready. India could boost vocational training and partnerships with companies to ensure our workforce is not just large, but also skilled and adaptable. Imagine a 20-year-old in Vietnam knows exactly how to operate complex machinery, while here, most of us are still figuring out our career paths. But there's something more subtle, something beyond workers or costs. Vietnam has mastered a strategy that is powerful, yet simple. 5. Stability and predictability. Vietnam's quiet strength. Companies crave stability. Vietnam, despite being a developing nation, offers political stability and consistent policies that give businesses confidence. India could benefit from reducing frequent policy shifts and offering assurances that major reforms will be stable over time. But stability isn't the only thing companies need. They also need connectivity. Roads, ports, you name it. Let's explore how Vietnam has crafted a superior infrastructure story. 6. Infrastructure. Vietnam's backbone for manufacturing. Vietnam has invested heavily in ports, highways, and logistics. Goods move swiftly, cutting down delays and costs, while India still struggles with outdated infrastructure in many parts. With focused investments in strategic infrastructure, India could become an equally strong option. Speeding up projects and avoiding delays could turn the tide. Ever been stuck in Mumbai traffic? Now imagine a shipment stuck for days. But this is not just about physical movement. Vietnam's ties extend beyond borders. There's one more aspect that gives them the winning edge. 7. Trade agreements. Vietnam's global leverage. Vietnam has crafted trade agreements with the EU, the US, and many other global markets. While India lags behind in sealing major FTAs, Vietnam's companies enjoy easier market access and lower tariffs. India can accelerate its own trade agreements, opening up larger markets for its industries and ensuring they aren't left isolated. Yet even this isn't the full story. What about the hidden factor behind Vietnam's rise? 8. Government support and business ecosystem. The Vietnamese government actively collaborates with foreign firms, supporting business ventures with proactive policies and incentives. India's support, though growing, often lacks this hands-on partnership approach. If India ramps up government-to-business support and collaboration, it could create an environment where companies feel heard and valued. And just when you thought that's it, there's one last critical element that's giving Vietnam the edge. Are we ready to tackle it? 9. Vietnam's cultural openness to change. Vietnam has embraced changes swiftly, adapting its systems and structures to meet global standards. India, though evolving, still faces resistance in many sectors. If India can push for cultural openness and support rapid adaptation, we could see faster growth and evolution within our manufacturing sectors. So, where does that leave us? What can India realistically do to reclaim its manufacturing dreams? India has every tool it needs to become a manufacturing powerhouse. Vietnam's success is proof that the right mix of policy, skills, stability, and infrastructure can indeed make it possible. But we have to act now. The window of opportunity is closing, and the competition is fierce. If India commits to these changes today, there's no reason why we can't reclaim our position on the global stage. So, will we seize the moment or watch another dream slip away? Only time will tell. Thank you for watching. If you're as curious about the future of India as we are, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights.